John Take Action Thomas coming to you live from right here in Albany, Georgia. Proud founder of MVP Success Group, where you can't pay an MVP all-star salary. But today I want to talk to you strictly about business. And as you can see, I have the late, great Ray Charles in the background singing those lovely tunes. And I thought it would be the perfect thing to think about when you consider talking about vision, because what a lot of people think about when they think about vision is simply your eyesight. So a lot of people are focusing on having a good eyesight. But what I found out in life is that people like Ray Charles and other great leaders, they had insight. And what insight does is it allows you to see things as they could be. Now what I want you to do right now is just take a moment and look at everything around me and notice where it started at. That bridge, it wasn't always a bridge. It once was just an idea. Just look at everything around me and think about where did it come from? How was it created? Think about that and think about your life at the same time and what it is that keeps you up at night, what it is that's born inside of you that needs to be birthed out. Because here's the reality. Everything begins with a vision. My company, it begins with a vision. So you have to see things as they could be. Now, I'm going to share with you a couple of things that's going to get in the way. We already know that, number one, life gets in the way. That means we can't control who lives, we can't control who dies, amongst a whole lot of other things. Things that we can't control, but that's not what vision is. See, what happens is most people shift their focus to their problem. And what happens is your problem began to magnify. But think about if you would shift your focus to your vision and seeing things as they could be. And if you were able to just hold that image in your mind long enough, you began to create your reality. See, I'm going to show you over the next 7 days really just how to create the world you want to live in. Really how to just create the life you want to have. How can I do this? Because I've simply been able to do it. Now, I'm not going to go deep into my background because you can find that on another video. But what I actually want to do is share with you an opportunity to change your life. What I can promise you is, if you choose to opt in, if you choose to be a part of this series, what you're going to get done is, I'm going to help you do more in the next 7 days than you have done in the last 7 months of your life, guaranteed. Again, I know that's a bold promise, but I'm going to give you that promise once again. What I'm going to do over the next 7 days is I'm going to make sure that you get more done over the next 7 days than you got done over the last 7 months in your life. Because it's simply about taking action. See, the thing about it is you don't have to stop focusing on where you are right now. It takes a person with vision. So I want to help you now create the perfect vision for your life. Because see, it's already in you. It's already in you. It's that thing that keeps you awake at night. I want to ask you this. What are the first 3 thoughts that come to your mind in the morning when you're blessed to awaken? And now I struggled with this for a long time because instantly I would turn on the news and we know what the news covers. The news covers violence. If it's not a shocking story, really the news don't want it. So the news is not in the business to create your life. But what most people do is they turn on what I call the negative news. Second of all, they begin to focus on their problems or challenges for the day. Whether that may be going to a job you don't like. Maybe that may be working with co-workers that you just don't get along with. Maybe that may be going to a job that just doesn't pay enough money to cover your bills. Maybe it can even be a bad relationship. Or maybe you may be physically challenged. You may have a health issue. And first thing in the morning, your focus shifts to that problem. And again, remember, that problem begins to magnify. But now just imagine or vision things as they could be. Imagine great health. Imagine having a job, a business, a career where you're actually getting paid what you're worth. Because see, again, you gotta remember, as an MVP, you can't pay an MVP an all-star salary. We want it accept it. Again, I just want you to take in this truth one more time and imagine all of the things you see were once somebody's vision. Everything you see was once somebody's thought. Everything you see was once just an idea. But they held on long enough to create it to be a reality. But here's the greatest part about the reality. For most of these people, what once was a problem or a challenge became an opportunity for them to fulfill their life. The same rocks, the same struggles, the same problems you have can create the freedom you want in your life. So make sure you pay close attention for tomorrow, because I have something very, very special for you. Again, I promise you, you will get more done in the next 7 days than you got done in the last 7 months. Only if you stick to the script. Most of all, take action.